Ooh, welcome to Dice Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 8th, 2026. I'm trying to make sure it is. Yes, it is. Nope. There's no bottle for you right now. Come on. Take it. Take it. Buggers wants a plastic bottle, but I'm trying to do a video and I don't want to make so much noise right now because I'm trying to do a video. I was trying to do this a while, but my dog was playing with me and all that stuff, so I was trying to wait until he's tired himself out and go nappy nap. But now he doesn't want to go nappy nap. So ladies and gentlemen, we got some TNA to talk about, and we're getting closer to Friday Night SmackDown tonight, and we're getting closer to tomorrow night's. What are you doing? Tomorrow night's Backlash. People are saying there's rumors about people making debuts. People even saying Zilla Pot 2 making his debut somewhere in Backlash. That would be cool to see Zilla Pot 2 come to the WWE and see what happens there. But some people say, oh, he's still an indie wrestling champion. He defended his title against his cousin. But Matt Cardona was a champion when he got signed, and then he vacated the title. So if it's true, maybe we'll just vacate his title. And I'm hoping if he does show up, he has a better run than JC Mateo did. People are saying Tama Tonga might be getting released, but it wasn't announced yet that he got released. I'm going to check it right now, see if he's in there yet. Baby boy. I just want May to be over that I could get my DLC, man. I want my DLC for June's. Tama Tonga is still in the roster, ladies and gentlemen. He's still in the roster. That's what it says on Wikipedia, that he's still on the roster. So I have no idea what's going to happen there, but what's going to happen on Backlash, we will find out. I got the burps. We will find out on Saturday night, because it's happening this Saturday. Find out who's going to team up with Danhausen. Danhausen needs to find a tag team partner. People are saying Mr. Iguana. People are saying Jelly Roll, John Cena, and all that stuff. Speaking of John Cena, we're going to find out what his big announcement is. That's a history-making announcement for the WWE. We will find out. Maybe John Cena will turn into a general manager. Maybe he's the boss. I don't know. We will find that out on Backlash tomorrow night on ESPN, on the United States, and internationally will be on Netflix. I'd rather watch it on Netflix because they are putting it in two different ESPNs on United States. So, if you want to watch the first match, you go on ESPN number 2. And then you watch the main show on ESPN number 1. What's the point of that? I want to watch the show on one program, on one app. Why do I need two different apps? So, thank God I don't have to do the ESPN crap. Because that would be really annoying me. Because I'd rather watch it on one app. And I'd rather watch it on Netflix. Because I'm not buying extra apps to watch wrestling, man. I already have Netflix. I almost said Rogers. I already have Netflix. My whole family has Netflix. My brother has it, my dad has it, and I have it. Everybody has it. So if I didn't have Netflix, I could watch it off my brother's accounts. If I don't have it, I could watch it on my dad's as well. But yeah, everybody has Netflix in my home. So yeah. So let's talk about TNA. Not a lot happened here. Everybody's getting ready for the next live show that's happening next week. We got a street fight between KC Navarro and AJ Francis that's going to happen. I believe there's some different type of match that's going to happen between the Hardys and the Righteous. And we heard that Mike Satana comes out, and he loves the idea that he chose his opponents like he did with Rich Swann. But Daria Ray comes out. Mike Santana wants to do the same thing. He wants to call out somebody and give him a title shot. But Daria Ray comes out and says, you don't make matches. I'm going to say it slower that you understand, because she said this multiple times to him. You don't make matches. I do. So next week, there's going to be a battle royal for a no-win contendership to the TNA World Championship. And Mike Santana says, you could do all that, but the outcome is going to be the same. I'm going to beat him, kick his butt, and that's what is going to happen. They showed us a little, what's going to happen next week, video package. It looked like we saw Nathan Frazier in the Battle Royal. I think it looked like him. So I don't know if SmackDown Superstars will be in this or NXT Stars. I have no idea. Because NXT and TNA hasn't really do a lot of partnership right now. They got Ariana Grace as the Knockouts champion. That's the only people that we see that's on TNA. Nobody from TNA comes to NXT. What's going on here? Are they done? Are they done with their partnership? I thought they were trying to do more of it. They're doing a whole bunch with Evolve and AAA. They're not doing a lot of TNA now. So, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Eric Young versus EC3 in a no DQ match. It was a pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, after a power driver into a table, a power driver in the ring and onto a chair, Eric Young beat EC3. How do you bring a guy back and then he loses on his return match? I don't know how that works. We have the System. Bear Bronson and Brian Myers will be versing Nick Nevin and Casey Navarro for the World Tag Team Championships. It was a pretty decent match. Of course, Alicia Edwards, Eddie Edwards, and Cedric Alexander got involved. But the winner of that match was the System, getting the tag team titles. They retained the tag team titles. And then Eddie Edwards and Cedric Alexander called out Moose and Leon Slater and called them out for their tag team match. So we had Moose and Leon Slater versus the System, Eddie Edwards, and Cedric Alexander. It was a pretty decent tag team match. But the winner of that match was Moose and Leon Slater. And we heard that next week, Leon Slater will have one more match against Cedric Alexander for the X Division Championship, but it will be in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And if Leon Slater loses match, his road to be the longest reigning X Division Champion is going to be over. I believe the longest reigning championship, it has to be on May the 15th. Is that May the 15th? Is next Thursday May the 15th? Where's my calendar? May the 15th. I got 1970 here. Why do I have 1970? Okay, my thing is being stupid right now. May 15th. 2020. No, that's 2000s. 2026. Okay, so we're going to use my other phone, but because my tablet is in 1970s. Don't know why. So May 15 will be on a Friday, next Friday. So if he doesn't win his road to longest reigning, doesn't happen because he lost. It will be the very last day until the May 15th. So let's see if he actually wins it, and will he be the longest reigning champion, and somebody beats it in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, and then we are main events, our Knockouts Championship match. Get out of here with the 1970s. We have the Knockouts Championship match for Li Yang Lee versus Ariana Grace for the title. Zara Brookside was banned from ringside thanks to Santino. Santino couldn't make it to TNA this time because some reason his flight got canceled or he got late. And we all know who that's from. Daria Ray did that. Got his flight delayed. I don't know how she did that, but she did. Because isn't that what the plane does? Not him? Not what she does? I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our Knockouts title match in our main event. It was a pretty decent match. Stacks trying to get involved in the match multiple times, but he got kicked out of the ring. But the winner of that match, and your new Knockouts champion, Li Yang Lee. So now the NXT doesn't have the Knockouts championship anymore. So does that mean are we at the end of the NXT and TNA partnership? I hope not. I want to see more of that, man. I want to see more. I'm hoping we saw Nate Fraser. I'm hoping it's WWE. All WWE. Not just NXT. Will be part of this partnership. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If there is going to be surprises at WWE Backlash, what surprises you want to see on Backlash? The last couple of times we've seen Backlash, we've seen JC Mateo. I think we saw Tala Tonga as well. No, wait, I think that's Night of Champions. Was that Night of Champions that happened? Or I think it was a Saudi Arabia show. When did Tala Tonga make his debut? Didn't Tonga Loa make his return on Backlash? I think Jason Mateo had. Jeff Cobb now. I know Tama Tonga did it. He came on the episode of SmackDown and they attacked. But when did Tala Tonga make his return? Make his debut? Was that on a Backlash? Song of the Night of Champions. It was Night of Champions that he made his debut. What about Jeff Cobb? I think one of them has to came from Thingamabobber, right? He doesn't have a name yet. It's not an official name yet because he just left. I think he has a 90 days thing. If he got released, if his contract did not do anything. Yeah, this was a Backlash, and I think Tonga Loa as well. I think this was last year's Backlash for JC Mateo. Last year was JC Mateo. Tonga Loa, Tonga Loa, Tonga Loa. Well, I didn't really care if he got released because this guy just botch after botch. Didn't really work out so well for him. So, but I'm hoping they're saying that Tama Tonga got released because, yeah, it says nearly 10 years at Backlash Brands on May 4, 2 years ago, 2024. So the last two. The last 2 years of Backlash, we had debuts of a Samoan. So maybe we could get Zilla Patu somehow. We don't know. But even Carlito made a return to Backlash once. I believe it was 2024 as well in France. So every time in Backlash, the last 2 years, we always had returns or debuts. So, will we get any debuts or returns? Because there's a lot of people still injured. I don't think we will see Kevin Owens. If Kevin Owens has like a neck injury, that's going to take him a while to get better, or he's going to retire. Like Brian Danielson, and then maybe he will come back, or he's going to be like Big E when he got a neck injury, he retired. So we don't know what's going on with Kevin Owens, but there's other wrestlers that's injured. Like Bronson Reed could come back and help Braun Breaker. I don't know what's his medical thing. I don't know, is he 100%? But a lot of things could happen. Now, what do you guys want to see happen? Put on the comments below. I would like to see Zilla Patu show up in WWE. I would love to see that. I downloaded a Zilla Patu in my game in 2K26, and I would love to put him in the WWE and maybe team up with Jacob Patu. Because Jacob Patu right now, he's all by himself, and Roman has the Usos. And Jacob said no to Solo. He doesn't want Solo's help. He doesn't want to be with the Usos. And Roman Reigns, and remember, he was on the phone with somebody. Please not somebody stupid like Pat McAfee. Please don't. Please, I don't want that. I would love to see Zilla Patu. I would love to see Zilla Patu. And if it's an independent wrestling championship he's holding, I think it's okay, because we've seen a lot of wrestlers go to different independent wrestling in the WWE. We got Natalya going to GCW. We saw a whole bunch of people go to GCW, go to other places. We've seen a lot of those things. So I don't see there's a problem with that. If it's something that AEW doesn't do, I think, and just WWE and other independent wrestling like TNA, I think we'll be fine. I'm hoping that we get some TNA guys show up in AAA sometime. I think they did it once in the beginning of AAA versus AAA's partnership with WWE when they had a triple threat tag team match with the Nevitz and Angel and Berto was in it, and 2 AAA guys. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was a Triple Mania. It's the first time they had the partnership with them. It wasn't WWE AAA, it was just AAA. So yeah, I believe that's what it was. But I'm hoping we get to see that again. I hope we get to see that again. But right now, it's all WWE or AAA guys that's in the Lucha Libre show. So let's see what happens there. We will see. What do we see? What do you think about this Lucha Underground? Is it another second show for the Luchas? Just like Main Event or another brand? They don't have a lot of wrestlers. They don't have a big roster. It's a good amount of roster for like a 2-hour show or a 1-hour show. I don't know how long AAA is right now. I know they don't have a lot of matches. They have like 3 matches, or they have 2 matches in a segment. That's the only thing I could think of. But I think it's the same amount of time as Evolve. I think it's only like a 1-hour show. So it's a good enough roster for a 1-hour show. They don't need a big roster for it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown results. And then on Sunday morning, I will see you guys on Backlash results. I'm forgetting what I'm talking about here. That's all me today. Tell us out. Bye.